Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Okay, so I just want to put this out here. First of all, thanks so much for liking and subscribing. Okay, we're growing. Unchurched Talk Tea is on the move. Okay, so what I want to say is, I got a question for y'all. Can you be friends with your ex? All right, so I had a talk with some of my friends, right? And long story short, my ex reached out to me when my mother passed, right? And so, we conversing, I accepted him as a friend. I got to be careful. I don't talk about my exes in a negative way, right? Because I just don't think that's the right thing to do. But so I accepted him as a friend, right, on Facebook. So y'all, my some of my friends was shaming me like a mug. It was like, how could you be friends with your ex on Facebook? It's just not right. It's creepy. So I was like, trying to explain my part. It wasn't anything that I was doing. Hey, whoever that is, hey, thanks for joining. So y'all, that's what I want to pose a question to y'all. Could you be friends with your ex, like on social media? Even if they're in a relationship. So I was shamed for that. So needless to say, I said, well, some things transpired, and I was just like, well, maybe not. Maybe this is not a good idea. But some people can. Some people have healthy relationships with their ex and they're in a relationship, okay? But some people are like, no, you shouldn't do that. It could turn into an emotional affair. Right. So this is crazy because when I uh accepted my ex as a friend on Facebook, guess what? His wife requested a friendship. I said, "Oh Lord." That kind of creeped me out. But I was like, well, if I don't accept her, then she gonna think something is up, and then if I do, it's gonna be awkward for me, right? So y'all tell me y'all comments. Now, don't be listening to me and then don't comment. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that was awkward. That was awkward because I am an overthinker, right? I tend to overthink everything, especially when somebody says something that I'm doing. I think about it. I don't dismiss things that my friends tell me. Like, I just believe if you're real friends or your family, you got a good relationship, they're not trying to get anything from you, and if they say something, I'm going to listen and process it, right? And I might not always agree, but I'm going to listen and hear them out. Hey, Arthur. Hey, love you too. Thanks for joining. Y'all say hi to me. At least I know what y'all looking, but for all y'all, thanks for joining. But anyway, back to my story, y'all. I tend to get off topic, but so I said, if I don't accept her, then she gonna think I'm maybe trying to be funny. But if I do, then she might be like, well, what's up? So I did, y'all, and it was awkward. It was so awkward because not that she was cool, but that she wasn't cool. Y'all know how I'm on TikTok, so I do little dance challenges or whatever. And she was, commenting or whatever, but like I said, I overthink things. So, needless to say, I had to block them both. I had to I had to block them both. And I was like, I just, that's what I did. That's what I chose to do. But I just wonder, can you be friends with your ex? Can you? Now, I do believe that there is an exception. If you co parent with an ex, you have to have a good relationship with them. It's important to have a healthy relationship with somebody that you're co-parenting with, right? You don't want to have a toxic relationship if you trying to co-parent some kids, right? Because we know that kids can experience secondary trauma when their parents are not getting along, right? I work in behavior health, so I see it all the time, right? When you counseling people and things like that. So yeah, but so I do believe that that is a good thing if you can get have a healthy relationship with your ex because of the kids. How many times do we see people that are not getting along with their ex, and then it affects kids, right? Kids get to manipulate the situation because they're saying, well, my parents don't talk to each other anyway. I can do and say what I want to, tell one parent one thing. If I don't get something from this parent, I can get it from this parent. So it's a lot of manipulation going on. Yeah, I'm turning my car on. I hope this ain't gonna affect the video. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Can you have a healthy, a relationship with your ex? So yeah, we we sorry y'all, we was married for a long time, right? Since then we've been divorced, but we did have a chance to you know, talk out, hash out some things. So I think, everything happens for a reason, that we were able to, have conversations, kind of apologize and kind of clear the air a little bit. But as far as like an ongoing relationship, sometimes you start reminiscing and then, things can happen. Like you said, like I said, y'all, I'm an overthinker, right? So I'm always thinking of the possibilities and things like that because I respect people's relationship, right? Even if it's not a problem, it could be an issue. In terms of another woman, right? It's like what do she want with her husband? So I don't know why she decided to. I'm sorry. I don't know why she decided to request